Welcome to 133 Lessons School. J Rod here. So today we're going to be talking about the NBA. Forgot to take out the college basketball logo. Sorry about that. But why do the Cavaliers not care about a #1 spot? Well, obviously, you'd rather win the league and then get a #1 seed. The Cavs, they can come out of their conference. Pretty easily. It's not too hard. Now, because they've decided to rest people like LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kyrie, all of their players that have gotten them so far. They now are resting their players, and now their #1 seed was stolen by the Cavs because the Celtics, because they just were not playing with their best players. And it's not a bad decision to rest your players. But the reason why they're doing this is because you want to save LeBron for the playoffs. LeBron, he is so good when it comes to the playoffs. He rules that Eastern Conference. But can the Cavs win on the road in the playoffs? Because they're most likely going to have to play Series 3 and 4 on the road if they don't get back to a #1. But they do still have a game against the Celtics. I think the Cavs will get a #1. Just because they getting a 1 in the West is so much more important than getting a 1 in the East. Because the West is tough. I'm going to tell you, it is tough to win and get to the conference final, the NBA Finals in the West. Much harder than it is for LeBron James in the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is not quite as hard. Because, you've got a lot of those teams that are rebuilding, like the 76ers, the Knicks, the Nets. And you've got teams like the Magic, which really have not been good. lot of teams that aren't good, so that makes those playoff teams worse because worse teams are getting into the playoffs because they're getting more wins against these bad teams. Other bad teams. It's not hard to beat the Magic. Like, the Cavs could probably beat the Magic without LeBron. Or, like, it's just too easy in the Eastern Conference. The West is hard. Other than the first round. The first round is a joke. It is just a joke. They truly need to fix stuff to make it more like the NHL, where it's so hard to win. Because the NHL is entertaining to watch. You know, the NHL playoffs are the first and second rounds in the NHL playoffs so much better than the first and second rounds of the NBA playoffs because, you know, like the last team into the playoffs in the NHL gives that first team a hard time. First team just cruises in NBA. Like, there's nothing to stop them. I don't care. The Cavs don't care if they don't get a number one seed. So this has been a presentation of Essence Glowiness. We will see you tomorrow for 134. It's just so hard to get through 133 days of school. It seems like a year since day one. Peace out.